Hey everyone, Sierra here from Florida Girl Living. How are you doing? I hope you all are doing wonderful today. It is time for me to change into a new bag. So I wanted to share with you what I've got in my current bag that I'm going to move out of. This is the Fossil Rachel Satchel. I have no idea what the color is. Some sort of slate blue, slate gray, dusty blue. I don't know. I bought this secondhand from Poshmark. It did not come with any tags. And I tried doing a little bit of Googling. Maybe I could have tried better, but I'm not sure what shade or color it officially is. But I think it's absolutely beautiful. In fact, looking at it here in the light with the butterfly charm and the brown trim against the blue, it just makes me so happy. I'm actually like a little sad to move out of it, but I have so many bags to try to get through and decide which ones I absolutely love and I'm keeping and which ones are maybe just not quite right. This one is definitely a keeper. Definitely a keeper for the foreseeable future. I can't ever see myself getting rid of any of my fossil satchels because I just love these so much. So, first things first, we've got our Anuschka charm, this beautiful butterfly, hand painted leather. I just love this. Butterflies. This is just, I love how this pink looks against the dusty blue. This just makes me so happy to look at it. It's so beautiful. This bag came with this little fossil key charm. Looks kind of like tortoise shell, but it's plastic. Now, if you saw my previous video, which was the Fossil Sydney satchel, you'll see that this one's similar, but a little different. It has two pockets, so one on the back and one on the front, whereas the Sydney only has one pocket. And then the straps are a little bit different with the way it's trimmed with the little brass button here and loop, which those are just decorative. They don't adjust or anything. And then you can kind of twist them a little bit if you need to have them stand up a little bit different or help relax them. So, and then here's the strap, which I have on the last setting. I am 5'10". I'm about a size 18, and this is plenty long for me to wear it nice and low on my hip. So just like I'm going to go ahead and remove the strap. If I can. Oops, okay. Use the lobster claw, Sierra, that came with it. There we go. Nice leather strap. It is skinny, but it works for me. It's not uncomfortable, I don't think. And I put a lot in my bags. They're pretty heavy. I don't actually know what the weight is. It's a few pounds for sure. So front pocket, there's nothing in here as of now. This is where I normally keep my phone. Oh, also, you've got the little Fossil logo just kind of stamped in here. The Sydney, it's more of a gold color. And then in this pocket, I just have my work keys. I would normally have my car keys in here as well. And then just a quick tour. The bottom has no feet. You've got the double zipper pulls, nice and smooth. And here's a look at the inside. This is just, I think this is probably one of my favorite bags of all time. Ever since I found out about it a few years ago, I've just been addicted to it. So if you've seen any of my other videos showing what's in my bag, it might be kind of boring because I pretty much carry the same things just in different bags. So I need to try to find some new accessories just to kind of jazz things up a bit. I do have different wallets, but anyway, so we've got a back zipper, which has a business card case and a tape measure. What else? I thought there was something else in here. Oh, there was. And a bottle opener, which I got from a previous job in product development. It's got a unicorn. Software jokes. The lining is really nice. It's this kind of nylon-y, I guess. It's got a nice texture. The zippers have the Fossil logo. Nice little touch there. On the front, we've got 2 slip pockets. So I just have the normal things. I've got the fan, the old vintage fan. Now I'm kind of like thinking I want to try to find some more. Why? I don't know. For the fun of it. This one's a little dinged up, but you know, that's what happens when you love something and you actually use it. I've got Altoids. I've got a Lug pen. This is in, I think this print is called Hibiscus Multi. I have actually a few different products from Lug that are in this pattern, and I really, really like it. I love tropical prints. Just make me happy. Nothing else in there. And we've got 2 protein bars. I'm going to have to use these ones up pretty soon because I'm pretty sure these were in my last what's in my bag. So I better check the expiration date and get those eaten up. But yeah, it's fine. I don't think they're that old, but yeah. I'll probably put them in the kitchen so that I grab them because clearly I haven't been eating what's in my bag. That sounded a little weird. Okay, I also have my trusty off botanicals for those mosquitoes that are starting to happen. Love this stuff. I've got a little makeup kit this is from Lug. This came in a 3-piece set, which is no longer sold. But this particular product is sold in a 2-piece set in different patterns. This is an older pattern called Botanical Blue that they don't have anymore. Unless you were to find it, maybe someone has it on eBay or something like that. But it's clear on both sides. I will go through all those things as well. They're pretty much the same as I've been carrying. I've got the Defender by Simply Earth essential oil. Love this stuff. I just use it as aromatherapy for like de-stressing, or just even as kind of like a little bit of a perfume, kind of like if I'm going out, I'll just put a couple drops in my hands and just rub them together really brisk and just kind of like put it on my wrists or behind my neck. Actually, funny story. A few weeks ago, I had done that right before I went to a restaurant with my husband and some friends. And I ordered this drink that I don't know. I had been to a previous restaurant and had a drink that they called the Queen Bee or something like that. And so when we went to a second place afterwards for like another drink. And I said, can you make me something that was like that drink? I don't remember what's in it. You probably know if you are into like cocktails and mixology. I think there's like gin or like slow gin and hibiscus something, some honey, and I think something else. But anyways, so the bartender was amazing. He made me the most delicious drink. I actually liked it better than the first place. And I kept sipping it, and I'd be like telling everyone at the table, it tastes like it has cloves in it or something, or cinnamon or nutmeg, but cloves. I kept thinking it tasted like cloves. And I'd hand my drink around and they'd taste it, take a sip, and they're like, yeah, I think I see what you're saying. At the very end of the night, I remembered that I had put this on, and it was not that I was tasting it, but it was like every time I'd bring my hand up to to take a sip, I was smelling it while tasting the drink, and it was confusing my senses and making me think that there was clove in the drink. But there never was. And we asked the bartender a few times. We're like, is there a clove in this? He's like, nope. So that was a good chuckle. Okay, I've got 2 hair ties just in case of whatever. I've got this interesting Pacifica lip product. It looks super dark, but it's goes on very sheer, and I like it. It's nice and moisturizing, and it has an interesting fragrance to it that I like. Kind of sweet but musky. The color, I think it says root gum. It's hard to read. And then, you know, the same old bonfire, sunbum chapstick. There we go. Love that stuff. And then I've got just some little sample products, some It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, a Lash Idole by Lancome mascara, little sample size, an Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel sample size. I like having those little samples because it makes it a lot easier to carry things. And then last thing is Paula's Choice On The Go shielding powder. It has this color, but it's really not colored. It's basically um, like a mineral sunscreen. So you just buff it on and it goes over your makeup or even plain on your face and gives you some sunscreen um, if you need it when you're out on the go. Which sometimes, you know, I use a moisturizer with a sunscreen, and my makeup has sunscreen, but sometimes in Florida, like if it's really bright and harsh and you've been in the sun a lot, like you may just need like a little extra. All right, I've got a package of wet wipes. Sorry, wet ones. I like those. This is something new. So this is also by Fossil. Isn't that pretty? I don't know the name of it. I got this on Poshmark. It's a really nice match, although it's not exact, or is it? Maybe it is, and the sheen is just a little different. This is more matte, whereas the bag has a little bit of a shine to it. But, you know, I love my butterflies, and I thought this was really cute. I love it. I don't remember what's in here, so let me take a peek first. Yeah, so there's feminine supplies. There's a hairbrush, the same old Bass hairbrush that I carry, that I want to get a new one because this one has missing the little tips are gone. But that's a nice handy hairbrush. A little travel toothbrush and toothpaste, some pain meds. Oh, here's a tag. It says Sofia Zip Pouch Butterfly. So it's the Sofia style. I'm pretty sure this is older and just not in stock anymore. The unscented goat milk hand cream. I like this a lot. And here's the toothpaste, just Crest, which I don't typically use Crest, but for travel, whatever. And then some floss, which I never use, but I need to. And then just some, you know, some feminine wipes and some extra feminine supplies for in case of emergencies. That's what's in there. I really like this little pouch. I love pouches. Pouches are cute and make me happy. And then last thing is the wallet. So here's the inside. Like I said, I got it secondhand from Poshmark. I was really happy with this purchase. It came very clean, barely looked like it had been used at all. The only thing was it had a little bit of a fragrance, kind of a like a fabrics, like a household that uses strongly scented detergent and fabric softener. So I just had to let it air out, and then we were okay. So I'm not really. There's a little tiny scuff right here that I just noticed. I think that's the only thing that was wrong with the bag when I got it. But other than that, like the corners look good for the most part. It looks like it was barely used. What's this? That's just a little hair. It's probably from my dog. But yeah, I love this bag. It's got the texture on it is different from my last one, from the Sydney. The Sydney that I showed in a previous video was a lot more pebbled. This one, I don't know how to describe it, but it's not pebbled. It's I don't know what this texture is called. It almost looks like plaster on a wall. Anyways, okay. So here's this wallet. Again, not the same color, but kind of similar. And I don't know the name of this one either because I got it from Poshmark. This one I was not quite as happy with, although I'm pretty sure I didn't pay very much for it. it looks decent. It looks good. Like it feels nice and soft, like it's been worn and everything. The back has a zipper for some change, and it's got this, the lining looks like it matches this one. So I'm guessing this is either a Sofia or a something, I don't know what all the wallets are called. There's a slip pocket here. It's not big enough for your phone, but you could like stash a receipt or something in there. You got the Fossil logo again on the zippers. I really like having the wristlet. That's a huge bonus to me. And it makes it easy to zip around, but also it's nice to just like grab it out of my bag and just like run an errand, and it will hold my cell phone and also my keys, barely. My keys were kind of fat. um the reason I'm not completely happy with it is not because of the storage, but because it was sold as new with tags. And yeah, it, oh wait, no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. I take that back. But I'm pretty sure it was sold as like new without tags or something like that, because I always put that filter on, and it's obviously used. And what I didn't notice until I had it for a little while is that it has all these areas in the leather that are flaking off, and it almost seems like it was in a humid environment. It's not as bad now, but when I first started using it, it was like every time I would open it up, it would like make a creaky noise, like my cards were, like everything was kind of sticking to itself, and like the cards are kind of stuck to the, into the slits, you know. They're not as bad now. So anyway, that was a little bit of a bummer, but overall, I mean, I like it. I will keep it and use it until I find something better. But it just goes to show, you know, some, you win things, you lose things. Poshmark, you know, you just like ask a lot of questions to clarify before you make a purchase, and um, so that everyone's on the same page as far as the condition of something. And you know, hopefully people are honest when they say new with tags, and they don't just mean like, oh yeah, I've been using this for 5 years and I never took the tag off, so it's new with tag. Yeah, no, it's not. It's used with tag. Anyway, so okay, it's got, you know, a slit back here for cash. You've got 6 card slots here, another, you know, a divider for whatever receipts and whatever. Nice little zipper compartment. And then the other side has another 6 card slots and another thing here, which I have like overflow cards in. So plenty of room for cards, insurance, loyalty cards, etc. And then yeah, I can fit my phone in here and barely my keys. So anyways, that's everything in my Fossil Rachel Satchel, and I hope you like it, or I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, so I'm gonna switch into a lug for the next couple weeks, and then after that, I'm not positive, but I might be switching after that into a brand new bag I just got today in the mail by Hobo. Oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. I can't stand it. It's so beautiful. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye.